What's up, guys? How you doing? Mike Cesaroni again. I just wanted to come in real quick, do a quick video, show you guys the market, what it's doing, how it broke out of that apparent downtrend that we had going on. It did unfortunately break the support we had at 8,800, and I did say that it would probably rest at the 8,500 area. Um, I see that we got as low as 84.51. We bounced off this 8,500 area. So we're looking, listen, there's a couple of different ways to make money in a down market. And that's the first thing that I wanted to talk about. And pretty much the only thing I wanted to talk about in this video. So everybody knows that there is a way to make money when the price of the stock or the price of the coin goes down. There's a site called BitMEX, okay? It's bitmex.com, and what they do is they allow you to borrow coins and sell them back at the price that you borrowed them at. So in other words, you can short the market very easily. And the other day when the Winklevoss twins told Bill Gates, put your money where your mouth is, you can short XBT, this is exactly what he was talking about. Bitcoin in the BitMEX software is considered XBT. So that's where that XBT came from. If you want to take a look into it, I might make a video. I think if you guys check out Vin Ferretti, he made a video, I think, on how to short on BitMEX. It's a great video, and I mean, you should go check it out if you want to learn exactly what to do and how to actually put in orders on BitMEX to be able to short the market. I don't advise new traders to be doing any kind of like crazy margin trades or anything like that. Just take it slow, test out how it works, and go from there. But let's go over a couple of charts just to get our day going. Again, this is kind of a fly stream, and I'm kind of hoping that it's just going to be posted later and you guys can enjoy it throughout the day. So again, we came down strong. We came down with conviction. We broke this 89, 88, 80, area of support that I did have drawn out. And my next target goal was the 8,500 area, right about here. And that's pretty much what it's bouncing off of right now. Guys, anything lower than that, we're heading to 83, and it's easy for me to say just by looking at the chart. I think that's where we're going to end up heading. I think 8,300 is imminent. I think it is coming. I don't think it's a day for trading. You know, I would sit back, just watch. You know, just pay attention to what's going on. There is a coin that's interesting me a lot, and that's Icon. ICX is kind of moving against the pattern, and when those type of projects do those type of things, that's the only interest that has my attention on that day. So what I'll do in this situation is I'll kind of come in and I'll look at how I can make a couple bucks off of this trade. Now, I think if we go to the 24-hour, so what had happened here, see, we'd have to wait a little while for confirmation for my style to confirm a breakout of ICX. See, what happened here is we did get a breakout out of this resistance, okay? And again, you guys know I love bull flags, wedge pattern, and stuff like that. We did break out of this resistance here, but what ended up happening is the market turned and we just jumped right back into this channel. So I would personally wait. I think that's what I'm going to do. Today's going to be kind of a day of just relaxing and maybe shorting the market a little bit. I mean, you know, that you got to find, and if you want to do this for a living, and if you want to do this every single day, you have to find how to make money in every single aspect. You have to find out how to make money when the market's going down. You have to be able to make money, especially when the market's going up. So you have to use all these resources to your advantage in order to do this stuff. Guys, it's a red day today, and obviously it's going to be a red day, but there is it's not going to last forever. For all you new traders, you know, whatever your positions are right now, you know, just take a deep breath, relax, go outside for a walk, and you know, maybe even come check the market tomorrow. And listen, we're sitting on some strong support right now. Again, I think we're going to take another couple $100 dip. Right about here is my target area. So right about there, that's my target, okay? And I think that we're going to come down and we're going to end up bouncing off this support, and who knows from there? I mean, we could start formulating a new pattern and trading within another channel, or we could blow right through that and come down to the 78. Guys, we just don't know. So you have to keep your eye on the market, and you have to be able to know how to short if you are experienced. I'm going to say that again. I don't advise anybody that is new in the market to be shorting anything. I would just simply put my money into Tether or USD until this rally on a downside trend ends, and then figure out where you're going to place your positions, because this is the best part about what happens with these type of situations. These type of situations make the prices of coins dirt cheap, okay? And when we find bottom, it's a perfect opportunity for you to scrap up your top 10 coins that you like, whatever your preference is, whatever your top 10 is, scrap them up, and I guarantee you'll see 25, 30% gains on each and every one of them, and that's not an exaggeration. But that's once we hit bottom. Once we hit bottom, and over time, it's going to have to gradually come back. We saw, again, guys, I was saying this in my Discord group with Bit More Crypto. I was saying this with a friend of mine, with a couple of investors that I'm invested with, that this growth here was just too artificial. It was just too. I mean, look at this here. We get a big spike and we get cracked. We need to see something like this. I mean, we need to just see some. You know, we need to just see some sideways action for some nice healthy growth. If we go back to the let's see here. I mean, there's still a lot of big peaks, but in the bigger picture, back in the 07 rally, I mean, it was a small climb up. You know, it was a small climb up. It wasn't. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see these big candles. That scares me. So, if you guys have any questions, I know there's a couple watching. I appreciate you guys coming out. Again, I just wanted to do a quick video just to kind of shed some light on this bear market. Again, check out BitMEX. I highly suggest that you advanced traders, even moderate traders, take a look at it. And you know, if you want to start with a little bit of capital, you know, that's fine. But you can make a lot of money making shorting Bitcoin. I mean, you can make a lot of money shorting crypto. And you got some of the top dogs here. You got Ripple, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, and Bitcoin. So you can short all this stuff. Okay, you know, Bill Gates, put your money where your mouth is, and maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he is shorting right now, but let's just go over a couple things in the news, and I'm going to take off. I have a bunch of meetings today for this particular group. Let's see here. This crypto vending machine can tell if you are 21 and sell you beer. So that's what this blockchain technology is going to be bringing us, guys. I mean, that's crazy. That might be something you'd be expecting a marketing manager from a crypto tech company with perhaps necessary when discussing it. We've been thinking about practical ways of bringing crypto technology to a more mainstream audience and how we can go so niche that it's so easy to understand for a regular individual. Proof of age seemed like the best low-hanging fruit. Good for them. Um, Again, that whole facial recognition, putting yourself in the blockchain, stuff like that, we're on a very, very sketchy line with that because I think regulation is only going to last so long with that. There is a breach of privacy in some situations. Like people do like their privacy. People want their privacy. So there's a couple things that that may. I mean, hey, it's interesting, and I'm very happy that they're trying to bring Bitcoin and crypto to the more mainstream. And that's great. Korea's biggest exchange rated over fraud concerns. Ethereum futures go live on UK trading. Nothing. Bitcoin hits 3-week low. Eyes break low below 8,600. Let's just take a look at this. See, we're crushing all these EMAs, guys. When we were on our move up, we crushed all these EMAs, and on our move down, it's not what I want to see. And if you go to my TradingView channel, go to tradingview.com. My name is Mike Cess Senior, MikeCess Senior, and just take a look at some of my charts that I've been posting. I think one of my first charts ever, I posted that I did not want to see growth like this in the market. I didn't want to see this jump from 6,600 to almost 10,000 in a couple days, and I just don't like seeing that. And that's just me personally, guys. Everybody has their own opinions on things. Pivx is showing some green today. Let's take a look at Pivx. Again, how can you gauge that? How can you see that? Situation where, somebody's making money somewhere with somebody else. I can tell you that. Nulls is on a steady. Nulls is interesting to me. I actually wanted to play this bounce off the 15 EMA here. But again, I wasn't sure where BTC was going overnight. Eastern time where I'm from, 11:30, 12 o'clock, I'm in bed. I'm passed out. And usually by the time I wake up in the morning, the market is hundreds and hundreds of dollars difference. The market caps are billions and billions of dollars of difference. So I play it very cautious. But what I did see is this pullback, and I got very interested by it, and I almost played it, but I ended up letting it go. Simply because, and I think it was this pullback right here. That makes sense. 4, 8, that was that candle right here. I saw that pullback, and I wanted to enter a position, and I didn't. But guys, listen, I wanted to talk about one more coin, and I think that, I'm sorry, 2 more coins, and I think that long-term intrinsic value on these coins is something that seriously needs to be talked about. We're going to talk about Zilliqa real quick, okay? I remember last year when Ethereum was worth $2. You know what I mean? Like, I remember the times when, some of these projects that came out with big promise were supposed to do great things and didn't do anything because their team was just lacking. They had no team. They had no structure, and it was off. They were off, and they failed. And I think Steam, and not to throw any hate on Steam, I think what they're trying to do is pretty cool, and I think it's going to work. But I don't think Steam is the company that's going to do it. I think they're extremely lacking on their marketing. They're extremely lacking on their updates. I don't think that they have a strong enough team. No hate against Steam. I don't hold any Steam, but I think it's a really cool idea that you can pay creators right on the spot for what they're putting out. instead of the advertisers paying. So that's like going on YouTube, okay? And that's like going on YouTube and watching your favorite YouTuber, Logan Paul, right? And I'm saying Logan Paul is because he's the only YouTuber that's coming to my head right now, but he is probably the biggest out there. But that's like you guys watching Logan Paul and paying him directly for his content instead of the advertisers. Now, that can get dangerous because, I mean, what 12-year-old kid and, audiences and stuff like that. That's why it's still a gray area where, in my opinion, I don't think Steam is going to be the project to do it, but I think that idea and I think that concept is going to come to light, and I think it's going to eventually be pretty big one day. Just don't think Steam's want to do it. But I do want to talk about Zilliqa real quick, and we got about 5 minutes left because I got to get going. So what Zilliqa is it's a next-gen high-throughput blockchain platform. They're constantly in the news, guys. They're covered by NASDAQ. They're covered by Forbes, CNBC, News BTC. Their partners are One Block Capital. This right here is a huge, huge, huge partnership, guys. Polychain Capital, Talenta, Node Capital. Their partners, guys, their team is gigantic. All right? What they're trying to do is basically build projects off of their platform. Let's just take a quick look at their video. I think it's a 3-minute video. We got time. If you don't got time, don't know what to tell you.
This new project, Zilliqa, is really, it's not a appointed project or assigned project. It's really something like a self-initiated effort.
I already played
Not
the
until
video
I
too,
met these guys
really
who created this
like
interesting company called Anquan. So what Anquan does is really to bring the technology and innovation from a research lab to something that can be commercialized.
Zilliqa has been a dream project for me. It's something that brings a theoretical idea of building these very large-scale blockchain systems that can process thousands of transactions per second. I feel like this is on the helm of bringing a whole gamut of ideas, businesses, and ambitions to the blockchain marketplace with new businesses spinning up.
As we started to build Anquan with our scalable blockchain technology, which, as you know, is it's the Ferrari of blockchain, what suddenly occurred to me also was that as an entrepreneur, I had finally found something that I could do for the institutional market that also fed my hobbies and interests. As you know, I love collecting wine, I love fast cars, and I love jazz. So we take all of these industries that are very, very interesting to me, but now I can see how the blockchain could completely transform the provenance of wine, classic cars, right? And even the music industry.
Explain it a
For
little
us,
bit better.
really the most important thing is, do we understand markets, and are we able to bring new technology that can reshape markets, maybe create new markets? And we think we have found that opportunity in Zilliqa.
So the Zilliqa team is a really interesting set of people. I mean, if you look at it, right, you have deep technology.
All right, I'm not going to bore you guys with that. If you want to take a look at it, go to CoinMarketCap, check out Zilliqa, check out their website, and their YouTube video is posted right there. But basically, it is a project that I believe could be a very good long-term hold, and I'm talking buy a bunch up, throw it in a ledger, throw it in, and just see you next year, see you in a couple years. That's what I think Zilliqa could do. And you know, we gotta start thinking that, especially if you're in this space to make money, okay? And a lot of us are. We want to get that next Ethereum. We want to catch that next Litecoin. We want to catch that next, Monero. Like, I remember when those coins were $1. You know, is that going to happen again? I do think it is. Look at, guys, what's our market cap at? Our market cap's at 389 billion right now. 3 months ago, this market cap was at 800 billion. We were almost peaking at $1 trillion. And analytically, fundamentally, I believe we're going to get back up there and even stronger. This very well could be almost like a stock 2.0, where businesses can come, raise money for their business through an ICO. I hate saying that word, ICO, but through a project that they're coming out with, and put out a good project. That's what they do in the stock market, guys. They, stock markets, the IPOs. They come out with an idea, okay? They try to get backing by investors, and when that idea works, all right, when the Sponge Daddy or whatever the hell what was that thing? I think it was called, the Sponge Daddy. I don't know, but it doesn't matter when a project works, the investors get paid, and that's what happens in this case. If you're a high component in VeChain, I'm just going to use this as an example. VeChain, it's $4.60. Their ICO when they dropped, it was like 13 cents. All right, this was a long time ago. It dropped at 24 cents, but I remember their ICO being at 13 cents. So again, this was an opportunity for investors to get into a project that they believed in. Oh no, it was 4 cents. I'm sorry, I was right. Okay, so it's an opportunity for investors to get into a project that they want to back and potentially gain long-term money. And that's exactly what crypto is going to be able to bring to the mainstream public. It's getting announced more and more in TV shows. If you guys watch Silicon Valley, I love the last episode. They're creating an ICO right now that is called Pied Piper Coin. It's hilarious. I mean, they're kind of out of options with crowdfunding, so they're trying to create a decentralized internet, Tron. And they decided to launch an ICO, and the ICO didn't do too well, but it kind of left us with a cliffhanger. But my point is that all this stuff is getting brought to the mainstream media, guys, so much more now. And that show Billions on Showtime, if you guys do not watch that, I highly suggest you guys watch that. Billions is an amazing show. It's about insider trading, investing, how these big whales operate, how they work, how they make their billions and billions of dollars. And it's all about trading. And it's an amazing show. And it's gone on for about 3 seasons now. And just recently, the last 2 episodes, last Sunday and the Sunday before, they've introduced crypto. All right? It's coming, guys. There's a scene in it where the guy, where Axe Capital, the CEO and owner of the business Axe Capital, gave one of his employees a bonus, and the bonus was a nano ledger with $1 million stored in crypto on it. He said, "Here you go. Thank you for your service. Here's $1 million and an off-wallet cold storage of crypto. Thank you." And the guy just walked away like, oh, he just gave him $1 because that's just, they got that FU money. But guys, thank you for watching. Again, I'm really going to try to work on the content of these videos, on the overall production of these videos. I've gotten a lot of great feedbacks from some pretty from a lot of good people within this community. So I expect to just keep running with this. And if you have any questions, you can always DM me in my Twitter in every post. So guys, let's take a look at Bitcoin, and just remember that my target is 83.50. Will it hit? I don't know, but I just wanted to come on real quick and and just throw my 2 cents out about what's going on. I do believe that it is going to come down to this area, unfortunately. Whether it trades up a little bit from here, bounces up, sideways, comes down. It's very important that we can hold this. If we don't hold this, guys, we'll get into that on another video. But I do have some future projections if this does not hold. We're going to do a live stream tonight at, let's see, what time should we do it at? Friday. We'll do it at, Dan, 6? Do it at 6. So we'll do it at 6 p.m. tonight, Eastern Time. We're going to go live. Please turn on your notifications. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you found value in this video. And again, be safe out there. It is a rough time for crypto. It is a rough time for anybody trying to trade in this situation. We kind of just want to wait it out. And contact me anytime you guys want, please. And we'll see you guys tonight around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Thanks, guys.